We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. We'll let people tune in. Got the SZA playing in the background.
New SZA, new SZA, new SZA, new.
New Kung Fu Kenny.
Is this really your real phone number?
No.
Some of y'all go get wild.
Uh.
Some of
Yeah.
y'all just go talk. None of y'all really got shit. Some of y'all just look lost.
Hey.
I get this type of feeling you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it weren't for you.
TDE hitting it out the park.
Oh man,
They
and
finishing
like
2024 strong from
these with the most expensive samples too. Jay just spending the money now. I don't blame him. No, Kendrick just brought it to us. Might as well spend it. Run it up. Run it up.
Told y'all. I told you that this was all planned. Unfortunate for all those involved that's on the other side. This was all a strategic seizing of the throne, Shawty. I said that back at the very beginning. I was like, bruh, Schoolboy Q drop, then the whole, Drake and Kendrick, then SZA, and before SZA, it was Ab Soul. They did like a J-Rock tribute type stuff.
Now,
like they did SZA. They've had a bunch of people.
I will say very concerted effort, but I also want to be real. There's not a takeover here. Like outside of Kendrick and SZA,
Who's on what record label is on top?
You might. I mean, they're still in the middle of hashing that out right now. You're maybe at the end of the first quarter of this game of everybody splitting everything up, the pieces on the board. So at this point,
Splitting what up? There's splitting what up? No, there's nobody. There's no Cash Money. There's no Rap-A-Lot that's ahead of the game. There's no Limit Records. There's no Bad Boy. There's none of that. There's nobody. Queen, even QC, they didn't fell off.
Yeah, I mean that. I guess right now I'm gonna wait to see how everything plays out. I think there will be a resurgence. I think that there's just currently a reorganization of music labels, and then once we figure that out, then we'll know how to kind of proceed. But before that, like I'm not ready to grant anybody the champ or the winner. You just right now there's a point where there's nobody doing anything. So doing something, it does get you something, but I'm not considering you the winner yet. But that's just me.
The winner of what do you mean? Consider them the winner?
Like like at the end of the day, Kendrick and SZA are the artists over there. Everybody else, like, cool story, but y'all gonna
what record label has anybody close to Kendrick and SZA in a multiple format? Who has two people?
Oh no. I will have to look. Well, I'm
maybe
sure that
QC because they got in. Well, no, Summer Walker ain't on QC, is she? Quality Control?
No.
Memphis. I would say Glorilla and they kind of put all their money into the Glorilla bag right now, which you can't get mad at.
You still got like your Universal, your Interscope, your Atlantic, your Columbia. It's like those guys.
Those guys aren't. That's a different tier. That's past. That's like Time Warner, and we talking about ABC versus NBC. And Time Warner is the one that put all of them. Like we're way. That's like talking about ESPN versus Fox, and you talking about Disney.
Well, I mean, then I will probably say somebody like Empire, but they're different. I don't know if they got that though. I don't know if they got that.
I don't know who's on Empire.
That's where everybody goes to be kind of semi-independent. But I have to look and get back. I don't have a great answer. I get what you're saying. That tier, I don't know. I'll have to look. But I think that all of these still are just subsidiaries of the big 3 or 4. Honestly.
Yeah. Once you get past the TDEQC tier, there's no what we debating. I mean, that's rich getting richer. That ain't
I mean, I'm looking at Epic here. They got Savage and Future. It ain't SZA and Kendrick, but Future
still holding on. He's still there. He's still relevant.
Damn. 3 Stacks is on Epic? Jeez.
Yeah, he ain't doing that. You talking about like 3 Stacks as the...
Yeah. And they didn't let him count that last album.
Yeah, the flute.
Yeah.
He said he put that together himself, though. What's up, people? What's up, people? Waiting on y'all to trickle in while we talk about it. Monday Night Raw. Y'all know what it is. The pregame. We do the pregame. We do HBCU news around the culture. We do NCAA football, NFL football, NBA basketball, NCAA women's basketball, and NCAA men's basketball when necessary.
We do not do men's basketball because we have self-respect.
We literally talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but we only just celebrated that Florida was good. We don't really care about men's basketball. Men's college basketball. I don't. Hey, but the SEC is doing really good in men's college basketball, which is kind of crazy. But I still don't care. But the SEC is kind of dominant in a very strange way.
As y'all know what it is, man. I am your co-host, Reggie.
I'm your co-host, Norwood. This is the pregame, and I'm feeling fantastic and magical. Welcome to your favorite podcast.
Your favorite podcast, your favorite podcasters, idols. We are here for the pregame. We talk about Christmas Eve. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays. I hope y'all got all y'all Christmas shopping done. Got ours done today. It's not. Money still works.
Amazon is striking.
Oh, yeah, you're toast. If you ain't ordered nothing, you better go pick up in the store. You got to go pick up in the store.
I was watching make sure my little sister got what she needed, and I was just like, hey, y'all better deliver that now. Y'all don't deliver anything. That one better be delivered. That's it.
Yeah, I definitely feel you. We got ours done. So now tomorrow we doing the family going to see the lights thing. This will be the first time our executive producer gets to actually see the lights and remember them. So that should be fun as always.
Big Breezington.
Yes, sir. Why do I have my phone in my hand?
Remind me to send me your address.
Well, you about to don't send no noisemakers now.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't.
I would go stay right back in the bag.
I would not do that for the team mom. No, I would not do that to her. You, I will 100% do that. You have a drum set.
We got a xylophone, a piano, a guitar. I said, I want her to be well rounded, but she can be well rounded when I'm not at the house.
Stay up here and play that. I'm going downstairs.
Oh man. Y'all know what it is when it comes to the pregame. We do baseball, we do violence, we do anything outside of the major sports. And we got a little bit of that too. And Norwood is going to take the lead on one of them when it talks about men sharing women. That's Norwood's topic. Said that's our girl.
Y'all see how Reggie tried to set me up right there? All of these are our topics. We are co-hosts.
I didn't put that in the list.
I make the list, Tommy. Of course you did.
Oh man,
I ain't got no problem with it. It ain't my girl. That's they girl. That's they problem.
Oh man, here we go. But let's start off with first off, like, follow, and subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend. Go ahead, episode 172. Like, follow, subscribe, tell a friend. Out on Thursdays. Splashcast episode soundtrack out on Wednesdays. Pregame out on Tuesday or Wednesday. Saturday morning live. Other videos that we come out with on our own. Dive Team Media Network. Splashcast.com. We got everything for you. All you got to do is just hit the bell. And you right there in the ecosystem.
We are a self-contained, and do it well, and bearded. How about that? And we black.
Before we get started, let me address You know, I figured out how to get more reels out, more content out. And I put a reel out where we were talking about the flag being planted and how an Ohio State lawmaker brother created tried to submit a bill to make planting the flag a felony. And our stance was, why would you make another rule to put black men in jail? And people were on our TikTok. First of all, we appreciate y'all for the engagement. Thank you for liking and subscribing and following. We can always agree to disagree and still be together and talk about sports. But when it comes to those that are rude,
come on in and hate. Just make sure you comment and make sure tap the like button. Just tap the like button like it's a dislike button.
Either one. But for the ones that was coming in there that didn't understand, there was a certain demographic of people that understood what we were trying to say. Football is over sports.
Was directed at.
The major sports are overwhelmingly minority, either black or some variation of it, brown or some variation of it, especially football. So when you make a rule to make something a felon where the majority of the football players or the majority of the participants are minority, yes, we're going to feel some type of way because we feel that you're making a rule that is putting more stress and more taking more minorities and putting them in a space to be convicted versus incarcerated versus celebrated because they won. In that whole thing we talked about, nobody ever spoke about how the Ohio State players were out there losing their mind because they lost. Nobody talked about that. I don't even remember the linebacker's name, number 33, that took the white dude that took the flag and was throwing it out and stomping and was ready to fight and pushing. Like, for those that don't understand, it wasn't for you. And all of those that didn't understand and said it wasn't about race, none of y'all look like me. Everybody that looked like me understood exactly what we were trying to say. Not even trying to say, exactly what we said.
But this is the other part. Okay, even if that wants to be that, if that's how you want to play it, because I'll let people be as stupid as they want to be. The other part is you're still on the side of putting college kids in jail for playing a football game and nobody getting injured or hurt or maimed or dying.
For no reason. For no reason. That's the part that gets me. Like, because y'all lost. At the end of the day, it's because y'all lost. It's not nobody had nothing to say. There was like, nobody said it was about race with Baker Mayfield. Well, I wonder why. There were no laws when Baker Mayfield planted the flag. Nobody said nothing. No legislation came out. Nothing came out when he did that.
He is legitimately, I got 2 points here. He's the king of planting the flag. He is legitimately the legend himself. Respected Baker. I'm a supporter. But at the same time, the reason that we have such an issue is that the disproportionate amount of black football players and the disproportionate amount of black people in jail. Those two things together, it's like, no, that looks like you're aiming at us.
Yeah. I mean, it's not hard. It's not rocket science to figure this out.
And it's student athletes. Like, what are we doing here?
So I wanted to address that. We don't have to go in depth. If you want to go back, you can look at the reel, and the reel will then take you to the video. The video take you to the YouTube. It's all connected, and you can look at the whole thing.
Or you can go to hell. I heard Delta still got tickets there for the LO. For the low.
Yeah, I heard that too.
You First class too.
All right, now that I got that off my chest.
Fly private. Fly private.
All right, now that I got that off my chest. Well, let's get back to the pregame. So first off, we want to start off with T's and P's to Ricky Henderson. Well, the family of Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson, Hall of Fame baseball player, passed away at the age of 65 after a quick bout of, it came out it was pneumonia. He was in the hospital receiving treatment for pneumonia, and he passed on Friday in Oakland. Leader of all-time leader in steals, played 25 seasons, hold the single season record for stolen bases, 130 in 1982. The only player in AL history to steal 100 bases in 3 seasons, in a season. Done it 3 times in 1980, 82, and 83. Was named the AL most valuable player in 1990 and won 2 World Series with the Oakland Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays. Life well lived, professional life well lived, man. Shout out to Ricky Henderson, T's and P's.
This one was tough for me. Ricky Henderson is an icon. He is a baseball icon. He is one of the guys, especially as we continue to kind of lose our black baseball players. And one of the reasons we continue to say more black baseball is he was larger than life. He embodied what it meant to be a great baseball player. I say he's the greatest leadoff man ever. One of the most entertaining baseball players you can ever watch. I feel like he's kind of in the same category, almost like a Deion Sanders, where he is universally loved and respected within baseball, but specifically in the black community, just because of how, I mean, he was unapologetically Ricky and unapologetically black. He's just, I'm going to be me. And if y'all are uncomfortable with that, that's a problem for you. But Ricky is going Ricky. He famously spoke in the third person a lot of the time. And if you really looking for just great baseball stories all the time, Ricky Henderson was a provider of that. So I ain't gonna lie, this is a tough one for me. But thank you for everything that you gave us. You gave us more than we deserved.
And he was more loyal to Oakland than the actual Oakland A's, when you think about it.
Man, he was too good, man. He was way too good. Great guy. Great everything, man.
T's and P's to Ricky.
And if y'all too young, man, go back. This is a guy who, if you actually go back and do a little bit of research, if you've never, like, if you're not that familiar, you'll love this guy.
Think so? Oh yeah. He's especially if you want to learn about. Also, let's look at it this way: if you want to learn about hip hop in the 80s, he was the embodiment of Oakland hip hop in the 80s. Fly,
everything, like,
was out there with not E40, MC Hammer. He was out there with all the Oakland folks. He's the town. He is the town, Shawty. So shout out to Ricky. Moving on.
And thank you, man. Just can never say thank you enough.
Yep. Oh, Hawks took the lead. We also are watching the Hawks. So
yeah, I'm not watching Monday Night Football. That can for sure go to,
Oh, I got it taped though. I always had time to go back and watch the Saints get the shit kicked out of them. Always, man. Always. Petty is forever.
USA, my boy.
Petty is forever. Moving on. This is Norwood. That's our girl. Go.
This is surely something. So you have Giancarlo Stanton, New York Yankee, and then they have recently signed Cody Bellinger, both on the Yankees. Now, as you can see in the picture that Reggie has provided there's Giancarlo Stanton on the left when this young lady was his girlfriend, and now she has married Cody Bellinger, and they are teammates. This is, maybe they're going to be 2 really adult guys, and this won't be a problem.
She going to be an adult woman because she
don't even need to come around.
Cody, she don't. Bro. You know what keep you around and keep you in place? $100 million. Or however much he got. That'll keep you quiet.
He don't have more than your boy, though.
Don't matter. She don't. Well, let me be quiet. See, I was about to be.
See? There you go. Now
she don't got. Depending on how the paperwork is, she don't got nothing.
Yeah. And Bellinger at $25 million, and Giancarlo at $32 million. I mean, I guess it ain't that much different, but that would surely be an interesting situation for me.
I mean, in all honesty, that happens a lot in pros. There's always going to be an overlap. There's always an overlap.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
ain't
you're looking
Deshaun?
at
I mean, well, now them being on the same team is interesting, but
that's where it gets murky. Is we are on the same team.
yeah, but
And
Steinbrenner and the Yankees ain't gonna take no drama. Nope. I dare y'all to say something. We'll send you right to Cleveland.
Yeah, when one of you made 84 million, the other one of you has made 191 million. Just govern yourself accordingly.
Follow the money, as Norwood likes to say.
Yeah, follow the rules. What you better do if you 84, he 191. You better do what? Hey, keep it peaceful, keep it respectful.
Oh, got to
And keep her away. Yes, you do.
I said
That man
to.
that made 100 million more. Yeah. Hey, and he was an MVP now.
Yeah,
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Get easy.
Got a little bit of golf. Charlie Woods is now in the midst of going through puberty. He is now, I think, 14 or 15. He has been tearing up the amateur golf scene.
He's rich.
And he's really, I mean, his father is the greatest one of the greatest golfers of all time.
15.
Ooh.
God, Charles born in 2009. He's 15 years old, boy.
So Charlie Woods and his father, Tiger Woods, teamed up at the PNC Championship. Eldrick Tiger signed up to play in the PNC Championship, where it's a father-son type tournament, and they made it all the way to the finals. And in the finals, Charlie Woods actually got his first hole-in-one. For those in the audio experience or watching a video of him, hit a hole-in-one. Which is his first one of of his career. And he reacted just like a kid would. He didn't even know that he hit the hole-in-one. He was like, I got it. And everybody goes crazy.
Yeah, I just love this. Once again, this is a tournament they played in last year. And you saw the clips of his swing being just like Tiger. And then you go from their swings being identical to him being 15 years old, getting a hole-in-one. If any of you ever struck a golf ball in your entire existence, you know that this is basically impossible.
Very difficult.
So,
I've seen it happen a couple times. I have not done it on a golf course. Done it on putt-putt.
Oh, you don't want that smoke. I murder your putt-putt. But with that,
bro, I play golf, bro. You will get destroyed.
Hey, man, we can get it. We can get it, man. But I'm. This is a Black excellence moment. Number one, Tiger gets to share this moment with his son. And yeah, this is his first hole-in-one. And you know the rule is you gotta buy rounds for everybody since you got.
Yep, John Daly was out there already racking up the bill. Like, yeah. Tiger Woods, Charlie said, "Nah, man, I'm broke." Tiger was like, first of all, I was like, man, I know you ain't broke. That's like Michael Jackson's son saying I'm broke.
Yes, he is. He probably is broke. What do I need? Where am I using money?
I probably have never seen cash.
What?
Card, black card. That's it.
It's dirty.
I thought all credit cards were black.
Yeah, you know what the answer to this is too. Hey, Dad, hand me that card, bro. You know I need it. Let me get that.
Yeah, man. But shout out to Charlie Woods, man. We're gonna keep following these stories. He's really, really good. Got a hole-in-one, like we said. So shout out to Tiger Woods and Charlie. And unlike, I'm gonna be petty. Unlike,
hold on. One more other thing. He's in that Sunday red too, which I know doesn't mean a lot to everybody. But when you're looking at branding and Tiger leaves Nike, this is a moment that Nike does not get. This Sunday red gets, and that's just more money in the long run. I like to see those types.
It was a great play, and Tiger's venturing out on his own. So, shout out to them. I forgot what I was about to say. I don't know. We'll come back if I can remember. Oh, no. Unlike Dion. So if you remember Dion on senior day with his son Shiloh and Shador, they tried to set him up to run out there with Pilar, his ex-wife, and Dion famously ducked off like hell no.
Pivoted.
Pivoted. That was a slant. Out route.
He's stacked her. He said, let me see which one she gonna take.
Unlike that, there was a little photo of Tiger Woods and his ex-wife, who was Charlie's mom, having a great. They gave a big hug after they saw the finish between Tiger and Charlie. Yeah, it's this day. Big old hug, and it was like, she took the golf club to the car, if y'all remember.
Hey, as much as he paid her, respectfully, I ain't gotta be nice to your mama ever again now.
Yeah, you do, because she could have got more.
No.
When everything came out, yeah, bro, he had no legs to stand on, literally and figuratively.
Too much. Yo! Nah, man, she got too much money for me to ever. I guess it's only 100 million.
He's a billionaire. He's a billionaire twice over.
Yeah. Yeah, 100 million.
I give you 1%. Yeah, I give you 1%. Yeah. 10%, little 10%.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna re-up. And I'm gonna get this Charlie money too. So send it to me on the weekend now.
She be hugging. I forget. She forgave. I forgive you. Thank you. Bays in money. Scrooge McDuck dives into the vault.
Oh yeah,
of course she forgive him.
Karate teacher too.
The Brazilian jiu-jitsu dude making 40,000 a year. Now you out here with. Never mind. Moving on. Got a little violence. Tyson Fury fought Alexander Usyk. Part 2. You remember Fury did he get knocked out? He got knocked out in part 1, right? Yeah. Or he just got beat? No, he got knocked out. And if you remember, there's a lot of smoke between Fury's father and the Usyk camp. And they said, it was luck and we're coming back and blah, 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 blah for part 2. Let me tell you something. I watched a little bit of this fight. Tyson Fury. As a matter of fact, I think we got a little bit of video.
Watch him bounce him around that ring like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Got a little bit of video. Alexander Usyk was bang, bang, bang.
If y'all just listen, imagine somebody punch and then bounce you off the ring, bounce you off the rope. This is a rope-a-dope, but he's asleep. This ain't a rope-a-dope. This a dope on a rope. Look at him just beating him around the ring like this. He just
Tyson Fury. He's 6'9" too, dog.
Bad body too, just looking
yeah, all that showboating and I don't have to work out and I drank 15 beers and then sparred for 12 sessions is cool when you winning. When you losing, you just look big and out of shape in a kilt.
Also, he said he ain't spoke to his wife in 3 months, bro. You need to talk to your wife.
You
did all of that, and then
you gave up the loving for 3 months to get knocked out.
He said he did not speak to his wife at all for 90 days.
She probably called Usyk. Are you okay? Woo, he getting tore down, bro. And
off of you, my boy.
The Gypsy King. And it's, I take solace in this because, he beat the hell out of Deontay Wilder. And everybody was like, Fury tried to dub himself one of the greatest fighters of all time off of that Deontay Wilder fight. And as good as that fight was for him, Hawks up 15. As good as that fight was for him, Wilder wasn't a good matchup for Fury because Wilder is a power puncher only. There's nothing else, like nothing.
Correct.
And once you figure that part out, he's a sitting duck. But now, fighting against a real fighter in Usyk, didn't he beat what's his name? He beat somebody else too.
He's beaten Anthony Joshua twice, and he's beaten Tyson Fury twice. Say what y'all want to, and you dad. Don't talk to that man no more about me. And referee, why you let this man bounce me off every one of the damn ropes here?
Looking like a ping pong ball.
South, east, and west.
You remember the ball used to go like this across the screen on the Atari?
You know how drunken master and they just be kind of doing that? You look just drunk.
Yeah, he was out there getting cooked. 15 beers in. Maybe he should have been drunk. Probably didn't feel it.
Yeah, he felt that. Or he woke up with it.
Yeah.
He wasn't missing none of the punches. The punches right upside his head.
Yes, sir. So Thank you for coming to the pregame. We're going to take about 2-3 minutes, and then we'll be right back with episode 172 of the Splashcast, HBCU news around the culture. Michael Vick. Interesting. Then we'll do NCAA football, college football playoff, plus JUCO. We're going to have 77-year-old people playing football now in college and then NFL too.
Now, with that being
basketball.
said, this episode will be sponsored by Modelo. So when we come back, we drink it.
We are drinking funny story, the pregame.
America's favorite uncles, baby. And the Hawks up 17 with 1:40 left. We can't even trick this off. Yeah. Okay.
My pregame was sponsored by Hennessy. So just to let you know.
You're a real black dad. Black dad.
Yeah, boy. So we'll be back. Y'all go get a beverage.
I told y'all to stay upstairs now.
Y'all go ahead and send the link out to your friends. Get here. We about to turn on the master playlist. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe on Apple Music and Spotify as well to get our playlist every week. Great playlist put together, curated by Norwood.
Larry June, SZA, Petey Crack. Bet you ain't heard that one in a long time.
Well, yeah, OJ the Juice Band on there 2 weeks ago, so you ain't heard that one in a long time either.
Right, and Paul Wall, and Mario. There's music here. And I know people are, music sucks. Now, it's just much more difficult to obtain. This is the reason we provide this service to you, because
I don't think it's more difficult to obtain. I think it's just so much music. There's so much music now.
I think it's harder to find. I definitely think it's harder to find.
Yeah. Shout out to Drake calling everybody out, though.
We are your provider of sports and music. What else do you need? Be anywhere. You can't not. Hey, you see the shirt? Old school Atlanta.
Yes, sir. Y'all stay tuned. We will be right back. Get a beverage. Y'all ain't got to go to work tomorrow. Let's drink, y'all. Let's have fun. Let's talk some shit.
The hell we don't.
Tomorrow's the 23rd. You work on the 23rd? 24th?
I always volunteer for those days. Ain't doing it.
Well, then you're not really. Well, I'm not going to get you fired. But
for
those that are not working, let's drink and be merry. Let's drink and be merry.
And keep your job, because you know it's going to happen in a couple of days.
January. Hey, bro. Load up. Y'all be safe. We'll be right back. Until next time.
Like, follow, subscribe. Thank you, my friend. Here for it.